Alright, as I was mentioning, I want to show you one more feature that can be linked to this. I'm going to go ahead and put it back to the temperatures. So I'm going to disconnect the wind speed and reconnect up my my dry bulb temperature. Okay, so in a moment it'll sort of refill and we can sort of get it to center up on the screen. Okay, so the last component of this that I want to show you is the custom color component. It's the Ladybug Gradient Library. It's located in the extras, and if you click on extras, it's this thing right here that's got the sort of rainbow looking thing. That can be plugged into the custom colors section of the legend parameters. I'm sorry? Yeah, it's because you need to give it a value. So I'm going to put a panel here. Okay, so if you take a look, if you hover over gradient index, okay, if you hover over gradient index, you're going to see that there are a series of numbers that correspond to different types of color gradients. And so you can adjust and work with different color schemes to kind of give you a different sort of perception of the colors that will show up in the thing. All you do is type in the number, differentiation here. Remember not to press enter. It's thinking. All right, so that's something that you can experiment with and see if there are color gradients that are going to fit your needs better or worse. There was one that I was using before that seemed to work pretty well. Maybe it's number 4. Let me try that. Yeah, number 4 seemed to be one that was pretty telling. I mean, it shows the most extreme. It works well with the temperature scale because it shows the most extreme temperatures and the most extreme cold temperatures. And it kind of gives you a more holistic gradient sort of in the middle. You can see the color scheme down here is, when it gets down in the 40s, it's pretty extreme, right? And so what this one's doing is it's really creating a contrasting color between the two extremes and using a more balanced color in the center. So anyway, that's just so that you guys can, if you want to, experiment with the different color gradations. They may give you a different perspective when viewed from above. Okay, so that's another consideration. Is this object right here contains all of the information that the other one contains. It's just not in 3 dimensions. Okay, it still has the time scale going this direction and the days and months going this direction, and it gives you the scale for it. All right, any questions about that? So go ahead and experiment a little bit with the different colors. Remember that you need to connect, before you connect this to here so that this doesn't turn to orange, put a number, feed a number into the gradient index, and then feed that over and into it. Okay?